For Engineering Services General Studies video lectures, visit www.iesgeneralstudies.com. For Mechanical Engineering video lectures and question and answers discussion, visit www.gatmech.com.
Assertion and a reasoning type of question is a common model of question asked in the ESE exam. So in last year paper and this year paper also this type of questions were there. What is meant by assertion and reasoning? Assertion is a statement which states a fact, and reasoning statement justifies this fact, why and how it is so. So in a question there will be two statements, statement first and statement second. Statement first is assertion and statement second is the reason. And we have to answer given the codes A, B, C, D will be given. Here we have to check two things, whether this statement first and statement 2 are individually true. So the first check in this kind of question is you have to check whether statement 1 is true and statement second is true. If both of them are true, then you have to check whether the second statement explains the first statement, whether this assertion is reasoned by the statement. If it is so, we have to select the option A. Option A means statement first and second are individually true and second forms the reason for the first statement. And the option B, if both are true but there is no connection between them, they are independent true statements. It does not form the reason for the first statement. You have to select option C if first statement is true but second statement is false. And you have to select option D if first statement is not true and second statement is true. So you have to follow the code for this type of questions. This will be given before the set of questions. And this year there was 20 questions from this model. It is not a small number. So it shows the importance of this kind of questions in the exam. And in ISGS test series, we have given this type of questions invariably, and also in daily quizzes we tried to include this kind of assertion and reasoning questions so as to make you practice for attending this kind of questions. And this year particularly these questions were relatively tricky. There were chances of confusion in opting especially between answer A and B in this year question. So you would be very careful in answering this kind of questions. The question number 99. Question 99. Statement first. What is legal may not always be ethical. Statement second. Ethical statements and the law share the same theme, that is what is permissible and impermissible. Here the assertion and reasoning. Statement first state that what is legal may not be always ethical. Legal is not equivalent to ethical. Statement second tells that both share the same thing, what is permissible and impermissible. This topic we have discussed in our article in our website in the ethics theory. What is the difference between the legal and ethical? We have seen that whatever is ethical may not be legal. For example, we had a triple talaq issue recently and it was legal till now until the ESE quashed it, right? But it does not qualify to be ethical, right? So there is a disparity between what law tells and whatever ethical standard tells. Like many times laws may not be updated properly to the changing ethical standards of the society. So there can be a disparity between these two. That makes the first statement true. And second statement tells that they share the same theme. Yes, the purpose of both laws and ethical standards are same. They tries to tell us what is permissible and what is not permissible in different ways. Laws is accompanied by the implementing mechanism, and ethical standards is kind of philosophy or a branch of study which deals with what is good and what is not good. So the statement second is also true. But the statement second does not correctly explain why there is disparity between legal and ethical. So the option is B, both statements are true, but second does not form the explanation of the first. Question 98. Increasingly, employers have generally tended to expect engineers to possess both hard skills and soft skills. Statement second, soft skills mean the knowledge of software. Here, two statements are given. First statement tells that employers want engineers to have both soft and hard skills. And second statement tells about what is a soft skill. So both the soft and hard skills are required by engineers. What is the difference between soft skills and hard skills? Hard skills can be the engineering skills, right? How to design, how to make a product, like that skills are called hard skills. What is soft skills? Soft skills are mainly interpersonal skills. Interpersonal relations. How the person is communicating with others, how the person goes in harmony with others, and these skills are included in the soft skills, which includes both communication and relations. So the statement first is true, right? Employees need both skills to work in an organization, but the definition of the soft skill is wrong. It is not about the knowledge of the software, it is about the interpersonal skills. So this is false. So the option is C. First is true and second is false. Question 97. Information and communication technologies can play a key role in the development and economic growth of rural India. Statement second. Successful ICT application in e-governance giving respective one-stop solutions for rural communities is the absolute need of the hour. So here the first statements tell that ICT can play a role in the rural development. And second statements tell that ICT in e-governance and one-stop solution. And we know that the role of ICT in the development, because ICT brings lot of advancements in terms of e-governance. E-governance can be in terms of increased reach, increased transparency, increased efficiency compared to the other physical methods, whether people have to visit the government office for any work or service. E-governance brings those services and products to the doorsteps, right? So here the e-governance increases the efficiency of the service delivery, and it can give solutions to the many rural problems like marketing or communication needs of rural region. ICT can provide solution. So this can be the reason why ICT can play a major role in the rural development, right? So the statement first is true and statement second is also true, and there is a link between the first and second statement. So the answer could be A. Question 90. Statement first. Size of a hydrogen balloon increases as it rises in the air. Statement second. The material of the balloon can be easily stretched. So the first statement tells that size of the hydrogen balloon increases as it go up in the sky. Second statement tells that the material is stretchable. So it is true that the size of the balloon increases when it goes up. It is true. And it is true that material of the balloon is stretchable material, right? But does this second statement explains the first statement? No, because what is the reason behind the increase in size of the hydrogen balloon? Because the surrounding pressure is decreasing, right? Surrounding pressure decreases as the height increases, so that the material inside the hydrogen balloon expands in accordance with the surrounding pressure. That's why the size of the balloon increases, not because that the material is stretchable. If material is not stretchable, it would have exploded, but that expansion will invariably happens. So the statement 1 and 2 are independently true, but there is no link, so the option is B.
For Engineering Services General Studies video lectures, visit www.iesgeneralstudies.com. For Mechanical Engineering video lectures and question and answer discussion, visit www.getnet.com.